I want to give a shout out to all the ladies who have a bad relationship with their mother. Gang, gang. But I want you to just hear me out, okay? Because as a grown-ass, almost 40-something-year-old woman, well, not almost 40, 30-something, I am just now realizing how badass my fucking mom is, bro. Oh my God, my dad was a lot. And I'm about 90% sure he's undiagnosed bipolar disorder or narcissistic personality disorder, like genuinely narcissistic, because he is just. So let me put it to you like this. My relationship with my mom is bad because she was depressed from carrying the entire family while my dad fucked off or whatever he did. Quite literally fucked off. And so she would like walk the neighborhoods to make money because we didn't even have a car. She would walk to people's houses that went to the same church as us to clean their houses for them so that we would have enough money to fucking eat. And she had to get a ride to the grocery store because we had no vehicle because my dad didn't have a job. So my mom couldn't have a job because we didn't have any money and we had kids and food to put on the table. Not that he was putting anything on the table. Holy crap, if it wasn't for my mom, I would have starved. If it wasn't for my mom, I would have starved. Oh my God. My dad legitimately one time, to my brothers, I wasn't there to witness this, but when my parents were already split, my dad came home with fast food and took it to my room and told my brothers to go find something to eat in the kitchen. Walked in with the food where they could see it and just said, y'all can fuck off. Figure it the fuck out. What? That's my father, bro. And I know worse things. There are worse things. So I'm honestly grateful for my entire experience. Has it damaged me? Yes. Have I learned things? Yes. Am I strong? I might cry, but yes. And so, like, it's cool, but I kind of low-key feel bad for my dad because I've been stuck in a rut and I've used substances in my life, and it is not fun. It is a miserable time. Like, the only fun you have is when you're not even alive. Do you even remember it? No, I don't want to promote that, though. That is not what I'm saying. I'm literally saying it is fucking miserable. But knowing that life, because that's how I was raised, and then knowing the life that I have now, and knowing like how good my dad would have been as a grandfather is kind of really disheartening. It's really sad because his life is full of despair. I know it is, even though I haven't seen him in 12 years. I know he's living a life of despair, and that's sad for me because even though I'm still struggling and I'm trying to figure life out in a social fucking media world, this life is beautiful and fleeting and precious. Just being outside, bro, is making me feel wonderful. And I just imagine how much of that he's missing because he's numbed out of his mind. It's kind of sad. But back to my mom. So, our relationship was bad because she's depressed, okay? She's really depressed. She's got a backed up toilet in the winter, and she is on her freaking stomach with her arm all the way in sewage, trying to clear a fucking old pipe so that her children can take a bath because sewage is running up in the bathtub. And my dad stands there on the porch, dry, with his arms crossed, smoking a cigarette. And he says, well, I wouldn't do that if I were you. My mom literally said, well, thank you, Captain Obvious. My mom is a bad bitch, bro. But I let my bad relationship with her, because of her depression and my depression, I let that shit alter my perception of all the great things that she did. I mean, they were miserable, terrible things, but it's things that she did for us. She wasn't perfect, and yeah, I'm still struggling with some things to this day. We're just now starting to heal, but the fact of the matter is, even if she couldn't be there for me emotionally, that bitch was in the shit for me and my brothers. She was walking to clean houses to make money to feed me and my brothers. My dad quit his job because he had a pinky injury. His driving job. So when I say hear me out, inside? No, I told you it was here.
I was in the shower.
I didn't know that. You asked for a delivery. I got a delivery. Your stuff's outside. I even told you it's going to be here in 20 minutes and you said okay. I mean, it's just cookies mostly.
Aren't you going to help me make it?
Yeah. I'm painting. Did you see my thing? Look. I don't really know what I'm doing. We're just kind of going with the flow over here. But I guess I got to go help my child make some pudding for her teachers. Damn, that hits home with this conversation. Like, that's something I've never done with my dad. I've never cooked with my dad. He taught me a lot of lessons. I love how I'm like starting this conversation about my mom, and then all I'm talking about is my dad. Because I need you to understand the shit my mom went through. And I held emotions against her because we didn't have an emotional relationship. But I just, even though I knew all these things, I wasn't thinking about the weight of them. The mental fortitude that it took this woman that was to make sure that her kids were fed. I don't blame her for not having a relationship with me. Fuck, I'm struggling to just live a normal fucking job and take care of everything as a grown woman. And she did all that. Then she left him, went to college, and now she's doing so good for herself. That's crazy. Give your mom a chance, is what I'm trying to say. Give your mom a chance and think about the sacrifices she made, because I don't know if your issues with your mom or parent is to do with a bad relationship or like just not taking care of you. You have to decide what's worth it or not. But if you're just upset with your mom from some stuff that happened, maybe reevaluate the story. Maybe ask your mom, hey, do you remember this? But don't really say much. Let her tell you her story from her perspective with no leading emotions in the question. You remember that time Dad broke a plate? See what she says. See her feelings. As a child, our parents are so put together compared to us. Or we feel like they are, but they're not. They're not. I'm not. And I'm the mom now. Oh. I hope my daughter heals from any damage I caused. Dear God. Anyway, I gotta make some pudding. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.